Hey guys, Dr. Jason Barker with the Natural Athletes Clinic, and today I want to talk to you about fruit and the glycemic index and whether that's okay for you to have fruit in your diet, smoothies, as a side dish. So I get a lot of people coming to the clinic and they say, oh, I don't eat any sugar and I don't eat any fruit because there's too much sugar in it. And I say, wait a minute, hold on, time out. So in general, we have a good understanding that sugar isn't necessarily good for us, especially in large amounts, right? When you eat sugar, gets absorbed into your bloodstream, stimulates the release of insulin, which is a hormone that escorts the sugar inside of the cells to be burned and vaporized and metabolized. So normally that's what happens if you are healthy, if you're active. Now, the problem is when we have too much sugar in our diets over a lifetime, the pancreas, which is where the insulin comes from, just gets tired. It gets burned out. It can't produce the insulin as readily as normally. And then what's even worse is the cells just stop listening to the signal of insulin. So the insulin molecules are banging on the door of the cells. The cells are just not listening anymore. This is insulin resistance. And this comes with a whole host of bad side effects, negative health consequences. So this is primarily why we want you to limit how much sugar you have in your diet. However, going back to our people who come into the clinic who are not eating fruit, and I tell them, yes, it's okay to have some fruit. So there's a couple of reasons why. First of all, the amount of sugar in fruit is pretty negligible. Secondly, it's usually packaged with some fiber. So think about an apple, think about a banana. There's fiber in that, and that fiber actually blunts the rise in blood sugar that would normally occur if you just ingested that sugar naked without any fiber attached to it. Now, you also have to think about, when are you eating this fruit? Is it with a meal? Is it with a meal that has protein and fat in it? If so, that's even better, because certainly protein, certainly fat, and fiber, all these other nutrients will limit how rapidly your blood sugar rises. And that gives, it makes it easier for your pancreas to spit out that insulin, reduces that sugar burden on your body as a whole. So good example are smoothies. If you're gonna put a handful of fruit in there, whatever, a cup of fruit, I always recommend adding like a big handful of some greens, like some spinach. You're getting a lot of phytonutrients that way. You're getting extra fiber, and of course you're really not going to taste that, so it's not going to ruin your smoothie, but you're going to get all those good health benefits from a big wad of spinach or some other type of green you like. So that'll help blunt that blood sugar rise. Of course, any kind of nut butter that you want to use. We use sunflower seed butter at our house. We don't do nuts, but if you want to do almond butter or peanut butter, something like that, that's a nice package of protein and fat put together. And then, of course, your protein powder is obviously protein, and that is going to blunt that rise in sugar as well. So long story short, if you want to add fruit to your diet and you're active and you're athletic and you're otherwise healthy, it's perfectly okay for most of us to do that. Now, I would probably change my tune if you came in and you said you had insulin resistance, or you had type 2 diabetes, or you had candida, problems with yeast. There's a couple of other conditions where I would say you want to take it really easy on the fruit in your diet. But for most of us, go for it. Eat some fruit. Now, if you like this video, please give it a like. If you know somebody who avoids fruit and wants to maybe add it back into their diet, please share the video. And of course, subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later.